Mick.
Yeah. One time like, ha, FGR though. They say the meaning of leaving on a high note is really understanding and appreciating how high that note really is. Or really was, rather. Ha. Okay. Swear the only thing that I wanted was for you to know that I did it like nobody done it. And say I did it again and did it a third time. And know that the third time was the Trinity coming up from a section where everyone is gunning for the exit until it's roped off like. Can't say they caught me on the ropes, nor can they ever say they took me in a hope. My hope was tucked under my know-how. Know-how made it the way I know, PLO style. So one time for the method I chose, and if you tie those together, then I'm guessing you home. And home's the same kind that I grew up all around, still uniform down, so I'm never alone. Nah, felt like it on my entry, so count takes forever. You dig me? Falling out the sky, saw money falling out the sky. Reached up for it and just wanted a reply. Reached up for it and was caught up in the high, and then came down off the ride, falling out the sky. Money falling out the sky. Reached up for it and just wanted a reply. Reached up for it and was caught up in the high, and then came down off the ride, falling out the sky. One of one like a firstborn, out of the aim of the first drawn. Couple shoulders couldn't duck it, now my shoulders being covered by them shoulders.
Welcome to Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. It's an NBA Saturday night, brought to you by ESPN on EA Sports, as we get set for a Central Division matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers. All right, as this game gets underway, anybody, Jeff, that stands out in your mind that they need to focus on against the Pacers tonight?
What a great comeback story Paul George is. That gruesome leg injury to now returning and being able to help lead this Pacer team. George is going to slide between the power forward and the small forward, depending on the matchup and depending on who's playing well for his team. This is an all-star when he's healthy.
You know, Ellis, Jeff, one of those guys that you like from a standpoint of, you know he's going to be out there and play every night. 2 times he's led the NBA in minutes per game.
Yeah, and that's not easy, Mike. To average over 40 minutes a game, that's hard to do. Now, sometimes that comes with taking some possessions off defensively. That's not what you want. But he has great stamina. He has great durability. You want your best players on the floor and available. And Ellis has been able to provide that for the teams he's played for.
And Paul George will go to the free throw line. He's shooting 72% on the season. Knocks down the first one. Hey, Jeff, we know Monte Ellis can score. How does he fit in with these Pacers?
I like the fit between he and George Hill. I think they needed more creativity from the backcourt. And George Hill is a good spot-up shooter. So George Hill, he'll have that calming presence. He'll start and set a great defensive tone. He'll play off Monte Ellis offensively. And Monte Ellis can do what he does best, which is to get to his right hand and attack the basket.
Moves around the defender to Irving. He's averaging 5 assists per game this season.
4-2. The assist from number 13.
Goes to the crossover, gets inside. And Kevin Love with a rebound. He's averaging 9 boards per game this season. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
To the drive, puts it up. Smart adjustment for the shot and gets it to go.
This is the difference between college and the NBA. The ability to take on the second defender, contort your body, and still finish.
To Smith. Jeff, Smith won the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award with the Knicks 2013. First Knick to win the award since your guy, John Starks, in '97. When Smith is right, he's a heck of a player.
He is. Oftentimes we focus on his antics versus his game, but when he is playing at his high point, he's obviously a dynamic shot maker, but he's also a good passer, and I think that gets overlooked. This guy's a good NBA player. Unfortunately, we don't talk enough about his game.
Gets past the defender. Hill on the drive. Smith the rebound. Powerful slam.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Terrific ball movement. Shot clock reads 7. At the rim. Nails it. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 8-6. To Smith. Looking to curl in.
Jeff, I didn't know that Love's middle name, Wesley, was in honor of former NBA star Wes Unseld. He's a family friend. And Unseld, just like Love, a big guy who can rebound and throw great outlet passes.
Well, that's what gets overlooked a lot of times with Love, and his shooting and his rebounding sort of dominate the conversation. But those outlet passes that he throws, those pinpoint passes, does remind you a little bit of Wes Unseld, who was by far the best of all time at the outlet pass.
The assist from number 0, Kevin Love.
To Ellis. He's averaging 18 points per game this season. Good work to draw the foul. Kevin Love picks up his second of the night. And Monte Ellis will go to the line with under 3 minutes to go here in the first.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket even when being fouled hard.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair.
7, Jordan Hill.
Nice ball movement. Pass into the post, looking to dominate down low. Gets it and quickly shoots that 3. Bang!
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Excellent ball movement, great teamwork. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for him.
And the run continues, Jeff. Boy, it's getting uncomfortable. Why haven't they called timeout?
This gets you fired, Mike. You don't take control of a game and use your timeouts properly. Your general manager is sitting up there and is going to evaluate whether you have it in you to lead a team to win a championship.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots is true.
And there you go. They finally called timeout.
I guess I've coached before. They're finally listening to me. They're calling a timeout. It's necessary. Use your timeouts wisely.
Jeff, I know you're a big movie guy. This past offseason, LeBron James acted in some movies. Is he a better actor than a player?
Well, his opponents would say he acts on the floor with some of his fluff, but he's got another profession he's going to be good at, Mike. And doesn't it somewhat make you sick to your stomach that one guy is so good at so many different things?
Draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Hill. Picks up his first personal.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
Misses the first.
Cleveland Cavaliers having another great season, Jeff. You know, as long as LeBron James is on that roster, they have a chance at a title.
Absolutely. You saw it last year. Even without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love, they took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. He didn't play efficiently, but he played unbelievably well in that final series. And with him, his team will always be a favorite to win a championship.
George finds a space and takes the wide open 3. Dangerous pass, almost a steal. To James. From beyond the arc. won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures. To Stuckey. Puts it up from downtown. The Pacers with the three. First one of the game.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
4-2.
Hill on the drive, dunks it hard.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
It'll count if it goes. So the first quarter comes to an end. Cleveland's up by 6.
Stay with us for more NBA action after this short break. So first quarter complete, about to begin quarter number 2. A little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, you're right, Mike. You know, sometimes you don't get a real good grasp on how the game's going to go, but it was well played by both teams. Close, competitive game.
To Shumpert. The whistle and a foul called against Hill. That'll be his second personal. And Iman Shumpert will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line here tonight. And he connects on the first free throw. Great to see Kevin Love back in Cleveland. It was killing him to be on the sidelines during that playoff run last year, Jeff. He's going to be a huge bonus this season.
Exactly, particularly when you miss due to injury, Mike, and he had sacrificed so much role-wise. And again, his ability to shoot long range, to post, and to offensive rebound, that combination is really difficult to find.
Gets that one to drop.
I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately finish at the basket.
Stuckey draws the double team. Ooh, he gets him to commit. And Mo Williams with great D to force a difficult shot. Good finish inside. He's averaging 13 points per game this season.
Hey, you see a guy put his body on the line in the paint and then convert that into 2 points. That just infuses a sense of passion in his teammates.
Stuckey into the front court, to the rim, lays it in for 2. To Love. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. Unable to flip it in.
Couldn't have played that shot any better. Made it a much more difficult shot than if it was an open look.
To the rim. Love the rebound.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
Stuckey brings it across. It's turned back by Williams. Lets it go for 2. It's good. And Jordan Hill with 6 points.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Oh, that pass nearly picked off. Love. And here's the double. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Hill. And Kevin Love will go to the line and shoot 2.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to their great free throw shooter, get him in an aggressive attacking mode, create the contact, and get 2 free throws.
So he hits the first and misses the second. Blows past him with the dribble. Gets to the rim, and he's fouled. And Rodney Stuckey will get to shoot 2 free throws from the line.
A good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
Williams against Stuckey. Making the defense work with excellent ball movement. It's good. A 2-pointer. The Cavs up by 7.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
There's the whistle, and Rodney Stuckey will go to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Good offense is about getting your best players their best shots in their best spots. Here, an aggressive move. You're a great free throw shooter. Earn your way to the free throw line. Take the contact. Take the foul. Work your way there and knock them in.
Williams against Stuckey. Throws it down hard. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 33-26. In the paint, counted, plus the foul. And Rodney Stuckey will get to the line to try and finish the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Off the mark on his free throw, unable to flip it in.
Offensive rebounding is critical. Extra possession is critical, but you've got to convert those opportunities.
Nails the jumper from downtown. He's 1 for 2 from long range.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Cleveland's focus throughout this game has been superb, Jeff.
It's the combination of passing and movement. You can always pass the ball, but to get the proper movement and maintain your spacing, that's what makes a team special on offense.
With 3 on the clock. Stuckey forces it for 3. The Pacers with control on the rebound.
We're seeing a lot of action up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
The assist from number 5
to George. George for 2 with a wide open shot. Rodney Stuckey with a nice dish.
That's phantom defense right there. No one near him. Wide open 2-point J.
Love's looking to do damage in the paint. The Cavaliers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. And they call timeout, ask for a full. Jeff, 2 years ago, the Pacers were in the conference finals. The Pacers were in talk of a possible championship contender. Where are they now?
Again, hard to decide, Mike. Larry Bird made a huge jump and leap of faith in the offseason, but it's been good for the Pacers, playing slower, more methodically, defensive-oriented. This is a vastly different team with a vastly different style, and we'll see if they get the results they're hoping for.
To the basket, converts on the inside.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
To Williams. Moving the ball, excellent teamwork. The Cavs with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. To Ellis. Oh, quick move, gets inside. Irving bringing it up. Irving forces it up, puts it in. That's a 2-pointer. The Cavaliers up by 8.
A great shooter's never even noticed the defender. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself.
Blows past his man. Moving the ball around beautifully. Stuckey fires the wide open 2. Stuckey's shot won't go. To Williams. To the rim. Terrific rejection.
You can learn a lot about a team's discipline and their structure by watching how they incorporate the 2-for-1 situation into their game plan.
Throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
The assist from number 2.
Stuckey walks it across. Terrific ball movement. Quick feedback. Ellis from downtown in the corner. Drains the three off the quick release.
Number 28, John Manini.
To James. James from downtown. And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. The Cavs up by 7. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN Saturday after halftime.
Welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report, brought to you by yours truly, Jalen Rose. The Cavaliers are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pacers are in need of some changes at the half. They've got to break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game.
Game track. Blocks.
The Indiana Pacers have been finding themselves getting embarrassed by a good number of blocks. Rather than to fight back, they just look like they're giving in. And that's bad news for the upcoming half.
Player of the half.
Shumpert is the leading scorer, an obvious pick for this award. Most of his scoring came in the second quarter, and I expect to see that momentum continue into the second half. And we conclude this.
Who was cold?
Stuck. Hasn't had much luck getting into an offensive rhythm. He's been suffering through miss after miss, and no matter what he tries, it's just not working for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena for the second half, which is just about underway. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Cleveland's got to be very happy, Jeff. Both ends of the floor, very impressive in that first half. What do you look for now?
Well, if you're their coaching staff at halftime, you're just imploring your team, keep going. It's like when you're playing this well, you don't even want to take halftime. You just want to stay out on the court and keep going because you have such a rhythm to your game.
Nice ball movement. Shoots it for 2. Good rebound by Mozgov. What a dunk.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
The assist from number
Ellis in possession. There's the double team. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Gets it to go. Indiana's shooting 43% from the field.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Cleveland's given the coaching staff a lot of reasons to smile in this matchup, Jeff. What have you liked?
I'm going to celebrate the game, Mike. I am going to celebrate the game. Their offense is just this good. Yeah, you can nitpick some defensive mistakes, but when you're looking for great offensive basketball, team basketball, this group is doing it, and they're doing it on every possession.
Smith making the defense work with excellent ball movement. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 52-45. And the ref sees defense in 3 seconds. That's a technical foul.
For Cleveland, for Indiana,
Paul George with 5 points. Ellis sends it into the post. Drop steps toward the rim. A 24-second violation called against the Pacers.
Look, it happens. Shot clock violations are part of the game, but they're ones that you have to constantly try to erase these type of mistakes. You need to get shots at the basket and not have the clock run out.
No doubt about it. Whistle blows, a foul called against the Pacers. Their first team foul. Cleveland shooting 50% from the line in tonight's game. First free throw, perfect.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
Able to convert on both free throws. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 54-46. George for 2, puts it up. That's good. Indiana's shooting 46% from the field in tonight's game. Irving bringing it up here. James on the drive. To the basket, flips it up. It's good. Sweet one. Versus the double team from LeBron James.
What more could the defense have done, Mike? They had him double teamed, and he still managed to get off the shot.
For 2, it's good. And Monte Ellis with 11 points. Jeff, we've talked so much about LeBron James, the championships, the MVPs, the incredible numbers. Sometimes we forget he's just a great team player.
Who, Mike? Who, Mike? LeBron James? I haven't heard of him. We haven't talked about him very often, have we, over the last decade or so, that we talk about him on every broadcast, whether he's playing or not? Listen, the crux of this guy is this. He's a global brand, but at heart, he's all about the team.
Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. The Pacers with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Able to knock it down. The Pacers down by 6.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
Feeds it right back. Irving fires with the off-balance shot. Can't get it to fall.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the second defender and find the open man.
For the layup with 9 points.
Oh, that's nice right there. Good layup, good finish.
Goes to the reverse, gets it to go. Nice play from Kyrie Irving. Whistle blows. It's going to be a quick timeout here, 20 seconds. Jeff, what's the coach's thought process right now?
Listen, they had to use their 20 right here to try to get their game plan defensively more in line to take away the star player. Too many chances, good chances, for the star to get off. That's why the 20 is being used right here.
into the game for the Indiana Pacers.
Jeff, earlier we talked about LeBron James. One thing we forget, he just loves to play.
And that's what it comes down to, Mike. This can be a very boring profession if you don't love the game of basketball. And people out there, fans, say, what do you mean if they don't love it? Listen, not every NBA basketball player
loves the process and the lifestyle that comes with being an NBA player. They don't love the game. They love what the game brings them. They don't love the game of basketball itself. James does love it. And that's why, to me, he's been able to maintain such a high standard of play over the course of his career.
Unable to flip it in.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
Can't bring it home.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
Kicks it out to the perimeter. Inside. Puts it in. And Paul George with 7 points here in the third.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
And Mo Williams will go to the line for the first time tonight. And he hits the first free throw. Cleveland's performance in this matchup has been outstanding, Jeff.
Exquisite offensive basketball. Ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things, you're going to be a dynamic offensive basketball team.
Lots of room there. The Pacers with the offensive rebound for another possession. Passes it right back. Goes to the goal. No question. Yep, that's a foul called against the Cavaliers. Their first team foul. And he'll head to the line with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Oops, missed the first one. Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. To Williams. Nobody near him. Takes the three. The Cavaliers with control on the rebound. And a nice finish at the basket.
Hey, you want to have a good first shot, but it's more important to have the floor balance so you have enough rebounders who can give you second shot opportunities. Right here, good use of the second shot, not only in getting the rebound, but putting it back in.
Williams moving the ball. Excellent teamwork. Fires away for 2. Can't knock it down.
Hey, that shot right there is exactly the type of shot you have to force if you're the defensive team trying to work your way back into the game.
Look at him leave his feet for the ball. Pass to the corner. And he puts it down. And that'll do it. 3 quarters complete. The Cavaliers up by 3. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after this short break. Fourth quarter set to begin. Can they possibly keep this pace up? What an offensive display.
Both teams have been offensive juggernauts so far in this game. And yes, if they continue to get these type of shots, they will have a great opportunity to keep scoring the ball the way they have been. Stops are critical, though, to try to win this game down the stretch.
Ellis forcing there. Yep, he hit a foul call against Mozgov. And Monte Ellis will go to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled just to get the ball up and to the rim was a great achievement.
Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 66 to 65. Fires away from downtown. Misses from the perimeter.
Listen, when you're not making shots, it looks bad. There's no other way around it. It doesn't mean they're executing poorly. It's just when they're getting these threes and both teams are missing, you're not getting the results you'd like.
To Smith. Smith from downtown. And J.R. Smith with the jump shot. Knocks it down for 3. He's averaging 12 points per game this season.
Had his hands up, his feet set, and delivered a bucket with a nice follow-through on that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Williams, nice touch at the basket.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Puts it up. No good on the layup attempt.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
He curls. Smith against Stuckey. Love on the drive for 2. Oh, he knocks it down. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 73-69. Strong to the goal. Knocks it down. It's a 2-point game. Passes out to the perimeter. Moving the ball around beautifully. To the basket. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. Jordan Hill picks up his 4th of the night. And he'll get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard.
For the Indiana Pacers, number 33, Miles Turner.
Pass into the post. On the drive. Second chance opportunity on the offensive rebound. James gets into the paint. James looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team. Clearly a foul called against the Pacers. Their second team foul.
Team foul number 2.
First free throw, good. And gets both points from the line. Cleveland's leading Indiana by a score of 77-73. At the rim, puts it in. 2-point game. Irving against Ellis. Fires away for 2. Offensive rebound. Unable to flip it in.
Hey, that's great second effort right there to secure the offensive rebound. But it does you no good unless you finish that shot off.
Unable to bring it home.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Smith. James against Hill. To the rim, flips it up for 2. What a play!
That's just a nice layup right there.
Turner, oh, he's wide open for that 3. Misfires from long distance.
It's not often where you see both teams struggling to make threes like we're seeing here today. We've got both teams are trying to shoot through. And quite frankly, right now, it's difficult to watch.
It's good. 2-point game.
The assist from number 11.
Bad turnover.
What was he thinking on that play? Who was he trying to pass to?
Great pass. Lets it go. Can't hit the 2.
Hey, that's a tough shot, but I'd rather have a good player taking a bad shot.
Throws it down. They need a timeout here. The Pacers down by 4.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or
To George.
Nominations can be submitted on our team
Close
website.
to a turnover. Inside. He puts it in. Williams. And he curls in. Gets to the rim. Not able to hit.
What's up with that shot? That's far too quick.
Budinger. Now that's how you tie a game. Slams it home.
The assist from number 13, Paul George.
From way downtown. Irving to 10 for 3. No good. Terrific ball movement. Excellent feed. Puts it up. Oh, sinks the two-pointer.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested two-point shot.
To James. He's got 15 points in this game. Oh, pretty move into the paint. Gets him to go. We've got ourselves a tie game. 2 points. Budinger. Down into the lane. Gets inside. Misses. Inside to the... Knocks it down. It's a two-point game.
When you play that good a defense and you contest the two-point J, you expect a good result there. The offense was just superior. The concentration and the follow-through, he stuck his shot.
Oh, and he throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Nice move down the lane. Out of bounds, ref says it'll be Pacers ball. Little personnel change going on right now.
Number 11, Monte Ellis. And number 28, John Mahee.
Turner. Playing inside out. Curling in. Gets it off. Oh, clutch shot.
This has turned out to be one of the better games of the season, Mike. They're really getting after each other on both sides of the floor.
To James. He's averaging 7 assists per game this season. That's it. This one is over. The final score is 89-87. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pacers finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. For these guys, it wasn't enough to just keep possessions alive with offensive rebounds. They were determined to include some points, and they were rewarded for their effort. The Cavaliers finished on the losing end of a close score. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game that was all about depth from both benches. It wasn't just about the starters that put in work. It was the role players as well, making the most of their minutes when it mattered most. When you look at the game stats, you definitely get a more complete picture of this matchup.
Player of the game.
Monte Ellis is a great pick for this award. When you're the game leader in points, it's hard not to stand out. And he did exactly that in today's matchup. He was most destructive in the paint, really establishing himself around the rim. The defense struggled to stop him and never really figured him out.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.